exciting day for the BTS Pro Series 14 SEA region. First up, we do have Blacklist rivalry versus Talon Esports. Very, very unfortunate there for the Ricky, but they're still going to try and cut him off right now. Tims is here. He's holding his skill point. It's going to be the toss, chucking it back into the arms of Raven. Oh, what a perfectly placed arrow. And first blood going to be picked up here for sure. Unless Q actually makes some decent moves. Do they have any other disables? And they don't need it. AU, though, gets there first, manages to snatch away the haste. Arrow. Oh, what an absolute monster connection from AU. Jumps in to secure the kill. So he has to run all the way back to base. And yeah, he's not, unfortunately, going to get too much out of this. But as I'm looking away, down the bot lane, Jabs just died. Raven in some danger himself with the tricks of the trade. They will actually bring him down in response. You know, Ollie shows his face, but an immediate jump away with the Fire Remnants brings Carl to safety. Even able to secure the Arcane Rune. Maybe they're thinking about trying to play aggressive right now. Tims is there with the invis, land the arrow, toss immediately up, and Makoto just gets picked off again. Maybe we're going to find a little stack here, but there is a few members of Talon coming on in to try and defend it. Meanwhile, Carl just trying to get a solo kill onto Ollie by the tier 1. He does manage to find it, but 23 making a rotation. The control is there. Tims and Carl both dropping, and it looks like AU also going to be the third casualty here. Absolute fantastic response coming up from Talon, you know, really punish Blacklist for trying to steal away those stacks. And with 23 showing up, going to push them away. Ooh, AU wrapping around the side, arrows set up, and oh, fantastic position there from Q to tank the arrow. Now they might be able to turn this around. LSA connects onto the both of them. AU's in some real danger. Makoto getting involved. Who's going to be the target? They want to go for Cole, but with those remnants, he's just too damn difficult to get. He's still going to carry on poking at 23. He's like, okay, if you ignore me, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to. Eventually we'll zip out, but now you have your own personal one. It doesn't have that much impact in it. Probably would be overpowered. Unfortunately, Bosku though, Wukong's plus Smoke Cloud. Yeah, there is absolutely no chance to survive with that one. Easy pickers there for Makoto, and just 700 gold separating the richest and the poorest of all the cores. Which for 12.5 minutes in, that is actually pretty good. Meanwhile at the bot, Global Silence is used to give a bit of space there for Jabs. He's trying to get on top of anyone he can. Will get the raw connection onto AU, but even still, Raven jumps in aggressive himself onto Raven. Nice zero chains, gets the grab on 23's win. They've extended, but what a boundless strike from Makoto! Just claps all three of them. Carl, not a hope in hells of getting away from that one. What an absolute monster turnout there from Talon and Tims. It looks like he's dead as well. You just can't escape away from the Monkey King. There's not even any neutral creeps to deny himself to. I mean, Bosco is there. Mechanism's providing a little bit of extra space, but the dot damage from Ollie puts him in the ground. I say that, they actually just start coming back on in. Both the supports of Blacklist are here. Q into the back lines. There is going to be the dart, lands onto Tims. Can the Tidy do anything to survive? No is the answer. He does manage to get an avalanche off at the very least, but he will still get picked up. And it looks like Blacklist rivalry. They actually brought in quite a few TPs to try and make something happen, but it's just too late. Really rely on the black hole though. Obviously, like I was saying in the draft, there's too many ways of disabling it, but instead, they've actually tried the potential intro there onto Makoto. Out comes the Global Silence, but still the BKB is there for Raven. Makoto can't get anything off. He will drop, at least get the trade there onto Kuba. In comes the rest of Talon. Blacklist as well. Take a lot of casualties there. Ricky's already dead. 23 just focuses down onto Tims. The Tidy try and survive, cannot do it, but with this fresh BKB on the side of Lena, just right-clicking away, especially with the help of the Thunderhide. The bonus attack speed really well. Oh, what a fantastically timed LSA. Did they have the damage to kill him? They do! Oh, absolute monster performance there from the leader. Mass tips. So he's going to be able to destroy that quite nicely. But regardless, Tims as well as Raven going to try and look for the kill right now. Out comes the Global as well as the BKB. Going to try and turn on towards Raven. He has his own BKB available, but the Force Staff there pushed about. I don't know whose Force Staff it actually was. Was it an enemy one? Oh no, I think it was actually the Mirana coming in from the side. Didn't even see AU just lurking into the backlines. But still, Blacklist just in full retreat. It looks like Tims will be the sacrifice. Avalanche making a bit of space. He's surviving a fair amount of time, but he will just end up falling. Arrow. Woo. Nearly got connection to 23, but Blacklist look like they want to try and take the fight. They know there's no Beastmaster and there's no Global Silence, so this Black Hole will go uncounted. He might just turn around and pop it. 23 just focus it down. Not a chance to pop the skill, not at all. AU dead as well. Triple kill for 23, and not even done yet. Raven tried to TP out. The assistance of the BKB, he will successfully make it, but that's 3 people dead. They don't get anything, and now Talon going to be able to pick up this Roshan for free. But in comes the smoked up Talon to try and stop that. Looking for a good boundless. Oh, connects onto the 2 of them, perfectly placed. Jump force with Qzar with the smoke. Bosku able to get out himself out, but does he want to try and turn around with the black hole? Just no point. The suicidal hawk gets the grab onto Q. And brings him down. Raven trying to TP. Is there any cancel? Woohoo! Nope, another Hawk connection. Allows for another easy pick off there and say, oh, he gets a leap off. And the 4-staff Q. Oh, no, never mind. The Blacklist going to grab him. Oh, I actually said, I didn't even see Tims was there. He disappeared as quickly as he came, and the Talon got all the information in the world to work with. They smoke underneath it. Unfortunately, it's not going to accomplish too much right now. Hawk is there. All the smoke break. Dive bomb connects onto Raven. It's high priority target with the balance again. Lands off the boss Q's in. He doesn't want to commit onto the black hole though. He Big Dagger in very aggressive. Instead actually focuses down onto Mikoto. There's a 4-star trying to get the safe, but it's just not going to work. The monkey kick gets deleted. Tim's also dying. Somehow Raven able to disengage before getting brought down. Carl as well into the back lines, bring out the sniper. And actually it turns into a really nice fight there for Blacklist. 2-for-1 is the trade. But it looks like Talon don't want to give up just yet. Counter charging forwards. Another sleeper dart. Going to guarantee the LSA. And quickly puts Carl into the ground. Godlike spree picked up there for 23. 23 though, getting dangerously close to this Daedalus. And then the damage output of this Lina is just gonna get even more disgusting. Well, meanwhile, little engagement down at the bot. Looks like they're dropping the combo on top of Mikoto, but the global silence just says that you can't do anything else. Down goes Bosku, down goes Tims. They're just gonna clear up the Eidolons as well. So another 2 easy peasy kills there going towards Talon. Could potentially surface of kills. Carl hit from the sleeper dart. They're chucking out all the silences. This is just the support duo managing to harass out the enemy mid laner right now. I mean, he's holding on to the BKB, doesn't quite want to pop it. Gonna be forced right now because it's from the bash! Oh no! Go! He's building now, he's building this drop way too quick. Can they just go for more? Why not? I mean, 20 seconds to the Ember Spirit. Do they want to force the issue? Looks like they are going to head straight up towards the top side of barracks. There's no glyph this time to delay it. Just going to leave the ranged barracks. Let's see how quickly this falls. I mean, alright, Raven! How did they know he was there? He must have, like, just not been tucked close enough to the tree, and somehow the vision was just about getting the clip there from Talon's. Going to force out the buyback. And that is the cue for Talon to disengage the Enigma. Like I've stated before, then potentially they could bank on a big black hole, but it just can't really be done. They're going to jump on towards 22 so they can do Tim's into the backlines. Wants to go on to jabs, but the sleeping dart just holds him back. Though Raven jumping forwards, trying to get some work done as the backlines. Meanwhile, Makoto's doing his own work, taking down 2. Eventually they do get the grab on towards the Beastmaster, but they're sustaining such heavy losses. 23 has the Aegis, who doesn't give a crap about the Marcy, brings them down. And is that GG? Tims is trying to get the grab there onto 23, but it's just not going to work. And GG is called. Blacklist rivalry tap out, and game number 1 goes towards Talon Esports. Game number 2 is just about to start, kicking off between Blacklist rivalry and Talon Esports. Oh, without any regen before level 6 as well, so they might be able to use that to advantage and bully him out. We can see Makoto getting quite aggressive right now. See if he can just trade to right clicks away against the Ember Spirit and, yeah, do some decent work. Meanwhile, down at the bot lane, AU trying to get himself out. It's not going to happen, and he will die. Raven was doing some decent damage towards jabs, but 1 kill pop there of the smoke cloud. Ollie, make a little rotation to the mid. Carl in some danger. He's got no HP, no mod to work with. Will use the stick charges, sleight of fist, but gets silenced. Actually, AU getting involved. Just 1 decay and a couple of zombies is all they need. Q desperately wants to try and get Carl, but the Fog of War denies that. Ollie's at least going to be able to kill this Tombstone, but AU just denies it in front of him. That's a big power spike there for the Drow Ranger. Tim's even now getting involved. And the Talon just want to dive underneath the tower. Carl actually gets the kill elsewhere onto Ollie. The CU ends up dropping here at the bot lane. Down goes the Tombstone. They need some people to focus onto it. So everyone's just Makoto, but he can't do it on his own. And now everyone just changes their aggression towards the Tusk. Makoto desperately trying to run away right now. And he is able to get a decent distance apart from everyone else. Now Q's the one taking all the beatings as well as jabs. Arrow goes through the middle, but they can't get the grab. Actually, it looks like Talon, they want to try and turn around, go on to Raven, but fantastic Gus pushed away. The smoke as well, making space, but Carl, he's like, hang about, there's a fight still going on. I want to get involved. Gets a kill pick off there for him, and everyone else will just TP out. And bots as well queued up next, 1,000 gold off, so it's not going to be too bad of a time there. Meanwhile, in the radiant jungle as well as mid, Ollie dies. Could potentially see Raven going down there as well. Using the pick-out form, can he run fast off Little Piggy? And no, he cannot. He gets brought down, but maybe they can get some sort of counter kills as well. The zombies are really starting to rack up, and with the involvement of Carl, they bring down 1, they bring down 2. Oh, sniping out there with the shards coming in from Makito. Definitely helped recover that situation. So it ends up being a 2 for 2. I mean, Carl just counter poking, can't quite find the kill, but even still, oh, maybe they're going to turn around. Silence there, but it gets countered out from the illusion rune, so Carl should be perfectly safe. Doesn't actually have that much mana to work with, though. I mean, he's got the stick charges if he wants to go for a zip out, which he will. From downtown, but Makoto actually, he's going to keep going. Got the charge forwards there, on towards Bosku. Stun connection is in. Going to see if they control him, and yes, they can. Bosku gets annihilated with the assistance there. Yasha, which I assume will be turned into the Manta style to help purge away the silence that comes out from the silencer. And a little move here from Blacklist. Looks like Makoto has been found. He just used his snowball as well to fire with the creeps, so he can't even use that to try and survive. Unfortunately for him, he is just dead. AU actually getting the kills. It's a killing spree. See if they can get anyone that steps out of position. I think they see Bosku in there with the sentry wards. He's setting up the creeps. He's going to be the immediate target. There is going to be the global silence, and the Doom just gets torn to pieces, immediately dead. 40 seconds in the grave. No buyback. Oh, Dart also collects onto Carl, but unfortunately for them, they don't really have much follow-up. Actually, never mind, they do. With the Cloud silence, there's no escape, and it's a second kill there for Talon. That's the mid and offlaner down, and it's the perfect opportunity now to pick up Roshan #1. So there's a very good read there from Blacklist, and no one's going to get caught out this time. Except AU, perhaps? Is Courier just got spotted? Instead, no, they're going to spot out Carl. That's a huge kill to find. Down goes the mid laner in less than a second. Going to be the potential +1 there on towards AU as well. Smoked up the 4-star, at least able to make some space. And he gets the tombstone off at the very least. And that does just give a little bit of space for the rest of Blacklist to run away with. Oh. TV coming from Carl. Looks like he wants to play aggressive, jumping immediately on towards Ollie. This should be able to be a solo kill right now. Oh, nice shot to Bako, making a bit of space, and it actually forces Carl to use his BKB. So again, that's another 9 second now used just for a support kill. But Ku, he pumps the Doom twice! He still can't cast this goddamn ultimate! Oh my lord, 2 times he got cancelled, multiple deaths already for Blacklist. Tim's, they're just ignoring him like, you're not high priority enough, mate. We'll get to you eventually. They just kill Raven, and Tim's is like, let me live, please. But Talon aren't gonna let it happen. So 4 people gone again. Smoke breaks there for AU from Makoto. And looks like maybe the Undying could be the first casualty right now. Immediately, Talon just jump on top of him to lead him straight, but the jump force with Ku. Out comes the Doom. It actually lands on towards the multiple people. Urs also get involved, but nice snowball to destroy this. All 3 cores charging it deep. Carl just getting shredded. He does have the opportunity to disengage. At the very least, the Marcy is down. But Q keeping pace after Raven. Want to try and get that +1 grab if they can. Tim's already dying off onto the back lines. And Raven, the invis from the Moonlight Shadow runs out, but regardless, he manages to get enough distance away. It's another little step up into their favor. Doesn't really change the win probably much, but actually might not even be done yet. Makoto's found another opening there on towards Bosku. He's trying to run himself away. Sleeping Dart's just going to hold back AU as well to be the potential +1 here. Nice body blocks also coming in. And it's just a double for 23. This man is just an absolute monster in this game. #2. 23 is just going to keep on beating into this building. It's not really threatened whatsoever. Arrow trying to hold him in place, but Makoto actually jumps in aggressively. Just gets such an easy kill onto Tim's. He can't actually respond whatsoever. And now, Abyssal Blade forwards, Ku getting locked down. Manages to pop the BKB, has Doom available. He does drop it on towards Jabs, but he's already popped his ultimate, and the BKB takes down the Tombstone as well. This is a perfectly fine fight. 23 is locked down there, does have the Angels who are going to come back in, but Jabs has already fallen. This isn't too bad of a fight so far for Blacklist. Can they get anything else out? The Global Silence is there. Down goes Boss Ku. They're trying to focus onto Makoto, but he just BKB TPs away. Oh, 23 jumps back in aggressively there. Arrow gets avoided by the BKB, and nice 4-star to make the space. 1,000 gold, man. This guys are so far ahead. Trying to work now in towards the Swift Blink, which is just going to allow the Ursa to kill people even. Oh, Carl? Okay. That was kind of awkward. Now he's in some real danger. Has to pop the BKB. The Global Silence there, putting a stop to the Remnant. Bit of a mistake, but still there's not enough stun connections. He's trying to TP out. Does he make it? No, he doesn't. Down for a minute with no buyback. But regardless, it is there. Roshan 1 minute away. Meanwhile, there's a little fight going on inside the triangle. BKB was activated to jabs before the Doom came out, and now the re-engagement. 23 on top of the Mirana, but he's able to disengage. Mikoto just annihilating AU. I don't think he even managed to get his tombstone down. That is massive right now. And everyone on the side of Blacklist are just in full disengage. Nice +1 foul. Mikoto just deleted both the supports, man. Might not be so fortunate. Mikoto's lurking after him. Slight fist used, jumps in, gets the first stun with the follow-up on the snowball and Abyssal Blades. He's just dead. Which will help. Well, oh, there's the AoE Doom. Ku with the Ag Scepter. Going to be doing a nice little show there, but the BKB was all reacted from the Tusk. Meanwhile, the backlines jabs, annihilates AU, just runs through the Doom, wants to disengage if he can. There is going to be the global silence, and 23 is like, the Doom's still there, man. I can't get involved. And jabs does get brought down.
Use mana, get killed.
We do see the smoke move though coming out. TP there from 23 Savage, but the Doom is back up already from Ku. The Ursa will die, but he has the Aegis, and immediately Ollie gets taken down. This could be a fantastic fight to come on out. The jump forwards in from Mikoto, but unfortunately can't do anything. The Doom is just being too damn impactful. They found Ursa, they found Mikoto, and look at all that gold they're worth. It's huge amounts being cleared up. And it looks like Blacklist, maybe we'll try to set up right now. They see Ursa, there is going to be the Doom already activated. Bosky's standing his ground, the Ursa's very, very tanky with the Rage activated. Multiple 4-star bring him to safety right now. But Blacklist still want to try and take this fight. The Undying getting absolutely brutalized right now. He does fall. Tombstone is down, but that's going to get cleaned off. Meanwhile, Mikoto, the snowball can't quite keep chase, but instead they found Carl. His BKB will be forced. And this is big right now. BKB's down, buyback has been forced out from the Undying. And it looks like Talon maybe want to just keep on shoving up towards this high ground. Jump in. Ooh, quick fingers there from Ku to get the blink dagger away. Mikoto jumping in, hit from the slow right now. Tusk's in some danger. Another 4-star, bringing him away. But 23 jumps in yet again, but he still can't quite get the connection. They got the cheese from Mikoto. He was about to use it, but Ollie's like, hang about, dude. I've got all of these shovel salves. Use these instead. And still, Carl, he has been picked off. Did they have first damage to bring him down? There's all the control in the world. Double punch. Mikoto deletes him. It's going to cost them, though. Going to be full set of barracks going down. Mikoto jumping in. Doom, though, from Bosku, making the space. 23, not giving a crap about it. Jumps in aggressive himself with the BKB. He's just interested in trying to take down the Tusk. Now he's going to change the target over towards 23, but the global science is there. The Undying is dead again. Technically a dieback from him. Eventually, the Tusk is down. Carl on the backline's doing work, but now 23 wants to get re-involved. His first life is gone. Raven quickly picking off the silencer as well. Arrow a little bit too early there. Couldn't quite get a connection onto 23, but regardless, he's going to keep going. The Sleeper Dart lands on towards Raven, kicks him back into the weighing arms of Q, but it is actually going to be the Doom who's going to get brought down first, or is he? Maybe the turnaround. The refresh shard used on 23, but still Mikoto is down. Dieback from him, gone for 2 minutes right now, and this fight isn't too bad. 23 just has to go for the BKB TP away, and he does successfully make it. Wow, nearly maximum respawn time. 3 long ones in a row. Oh, the AoE Doom is there. The Ursa. Oh, wow, he's just caught miles out of position. What was he doing there on his own? And here comes the Midnight Shadow. Could potentially be the first fight in a long time. Jump forwards from Bosku. Got the grab on towards the Ricky Murray. He's able to disengage for now, and he is going to be able to survive. Meanwhile, though, Mikoto does get caught from Carl. Again, another BKB gets forced. Has just run away. The Doom has already actually been expended, and he is in right now. There is going to be the global sides, but it doesn't matter. Doom's just chasing after Tusk right now. Wants to find this kill, and will be able to get it. Buyback is there. He'll be forced to use it. Well, where is he? Actually, never mind, though. Bosku's trying to run away, but the Marcy's just chasing after and just runs straight into the open arms of Raven. Just melts the Marcy away. The first Barrett building, which is just bonkers. Absolutely mad, the fact that they've survived this long in the game. It is gone, but it looks like that's all Blacklist are going to decide to stick around for. Trying to give more time to allow the Tusk to respawn naturally. Jump forwards to 23 Savage just to, well, to 23 destroys the Tombstone to take that away, but that's a very minor victory. Jump forwards there from 2. Bosku on top of the Ursa Bear. But does try to disengage. Buyback's already been forced out from the Marcy. There is going to be the global, but he's trying to get into the back lines. But we saw in the previous fight, Jabs is very susceptible to just getting picked off immediately. 23 has taken so much damage, forced to disengage. Going to have to run back to the fountain to actually heal up. You know, yet again, Mikoto trying to poke a prod, see what he can find, but the jump in, just the arrow rains in from afar. They find Mikoto, but at least he does have buyback available. But it doesn't really matter. If anyone gets hit from one of them, that will be the cue for Blacklist to go in. There's going to be AoE Doom. Got the lockdown on towards the Ursa. Oh my lord. 23 just vanishes. Creeps are hitting the high ground. I mean, Raven, yeah, he's just going to go for it. Hit the building. Force the TP back. All he would have needed was like a couple of right clicks to actually here. They could have found it, but instead, they found the opening right now. They got the grab on towards the Ursa. The AoE Doom is there to make the space. Out comes Science, and my lord, Mako has just gone. No bite for him. 23 trying to bring down Boss Coup, but he's just 2 down quick. Can't away with Jabs. They focus onto Raven. A lot of damage on towards the Drow Ranger. They actually do find the kill. This is actually not too bad here so far from Talon. But Jab's going to be careful, doesn't get separated too hard. You know, he does have the Aegis that's on the deck. Going to be getting given over towards the Drow. And now they just start falling apart, it seems. And GG is called. Talon tap out. And Blacklist rivalry. Even the series 1-1. A 69.5-minute long game. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 between Talon and Blacklist rivalry here. This game, I think as soon as first blood is found, it's going to be like 90% win probability in their favor.
By the way, the graph never went more than like 1,000 either anyone's favor. It's been like dead. No.
Tims?
Oh no!
Could be it. Up to the high ground. He's trying to live. It's not. He's gone. First blood has been picked up. 22.5 minutes in, and yeah, rightly deserved that tip. Finally, someone gets it. That's gonna feel real sad. But you know, might see some here yet. 23 has been caught. Gonna be set out from the LSA, and that is a dead Bloodseeker. Unfortunately, him couldn't get an opportunity to pop the BKB. There's going to be that potential with the Black Hole still. But looks like we might have another fight coming. Tim's leading the charge. Who's going to get hit with the dart first? But actually gets immediately hit from the dust. He's just gone right now. Now out comes the Rupture as well. On towards the Death Prophet, locked in place. It looks like this is a very awkward fight here for Blacklist. And Carl's just trying to survive as long as he can. Cycle onto the creeps, but the Rupture does end. But still, there's so many slows and chunk damage going on. Eventually, he is able to walk out, but they've got the vision on him because of the thirst there from 23. They can keep charging forwards. BKB from Raven avoids getting caught, and everyone just mass TPs out. They are not interested in sticking. But everyone, Miko charging in, going to force out the overgrowth. Actually, Jabs! He's actually the first person to die there, overstepping his mark. Carl now going to turn on to 23 as the heals came in, so he runs out of the thirst, and the Bloodseeker just gets killed. Wow, what? That fight looked like it was going all Talon. And somehow they overextend, and they're...
He got 4 of them.
It can be pretty damn big. We'll eventually do see it. Oh, looks like Tim's. He's just been picked off. Oh, Bako looking for more, actually. Does also see Raven, but yeah, without any help, it's a difficult kill to find.
I think for Blacklist, if they lose a fight next to their side, on their side of the map, Talon can easily take Raxus.
Oh, yeah. Mako. Ooh, nice fingers there to get out of the range of the stun there, but still, it's the Rupture goes immediately on towards Carl. He can't move anything at all. Black Hole as well. It does get the grab onto Jabs, but it doesn't last long. Gets cancelled so quickly from the silence that comes out from the TA, and Blacklist just falling apart at the seams right now. Tim's going to be the 3rd casualty, and it looks like the other 2 survivors on Blacklist will be able to TP out.
Southeast Asian Dota being aggressive?
The fact that it's not. That could be the point.
Not all.
Not this game.
Oh,
little grab there. He's just gone from 23. Raven at least able to avoid the stomp. But looks like maybe they'll try and turn this round to grab, but another 4-star avoiding the LSA. Instead, they got the stun turned around onto Raven, trying to focus down this leader. But Raven standing his ground, doesn't have any fiery stalls, got to try and build it back up. It's just not enough time. And Makoto comes in to easily get the kill. The stolen LSA lands onto 2 with the Glepnir follow-up. What a fantastic grab to come out there from Q. Gives them the +2. And it's just Carl, the only survivor, just chilling in the base with the old ghosties. And again, probably going to see some high ground push. Actually, Carl trying something to go solo there onto Makoto, but the Hurricane Pike making the space.
Like cooldowns, and you don't use them at early game. You're saying like, oh, Carl's jumping in again.
He's constantly jumping in, gets dragged back into the stolen LSA, hit by the silence, hit by the stomp. He's just gone. Down for 67, does have a buyback, which may be forced to get expended once the Lena's up, but actually, it looks like Talon going to pay respects.
Look at the warding coming from Talon. They have 1 lane ward and 2 cliff wards. There's no way that like they won't see Blacklist coming.
Yeah, they got all the information in the world. Meanwhile, Blacklist is playing in the dark, and Tim's Darkness since he just dies. Ku trying to do what he can, but gets deleted. And in the backline, Jabs is there on top of Raven, trying to go for the TP out, but that's not gonna make. It's not gonna get anywhere. Just 3 kills, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I think you really want to give it to him, but why not? You know, Blood Mist is a pretty garbage ability. And oh, Cuckoo,
Right.
no, not like this.
This Cloud trying to make space. LSA does land on 2. They focus on the jabs, but he's still got the cheese. Pops in, turned around, and just look at all the damage that just comes raining in. Raven's trying to get himself away. It's not going to work. And yeah, GG is called. Wow, that was a very quick way to end. And that is it. Talon, they take the series 2-1. That was probably the most one-sided game we've had today. I mean, game number 1 was quite one-sided, but that one was just... I mean, well, after we got the 23-minute first blood, of course, but then it was just all Talon.